Hey, how's it going, everybody? My name is Mark Weisbarth. I'm the host of the CoasTalk podcast, and I really appreciate you taking the time to listen. You know, I'm a realtor here in Half Moon Bay, and I help my clients buy and sell homes here on the coast. I love what I do, but as most of you know, I have a long history of being heavily involved in the local art and music scene. I actually started off as a hip-hop artist myself, making music. A lot of it was about my love for the coast. And I went on to become more of a promoter. I've helped a lot of younger artists from my community rise up and kind of mentored them. I was part of a nonprofit who exposed local youth to the arts. And, you know, I helped run a art and music studio for many years. I've always been passionate about my community, the coast, the people, and really the talent here. There's so much. So the reason why I wanted to do this podcast was just because, you know, I have, my time is different these days being a professional realtor, and I still have this urge to create and also showcase the amazing and talented people of the coast, because there's so many of them. So that is why I'm doing this, the Coast Talk podcast. I appreciate your support. I hope you enjoy the show.
Been going crazy lately cause I'm stressed out, can't rest till I get this off my chest and confess why I'm bent out of shape. I take it all out on the ones I love the most instead of the ones that I hate. Cause inside me, I'm still writhing with the pain of being raped. Still surviving cause beside me is the one that I made. And he sees me always sing from the past I chose to shake off. Take a shot and take off to the next day. Swear I'll never go back to that place, baby, I promise that. Never watch a cop roll me out in a body bag. The reason why I always fail taking my life, the same reason why I'm standing up to every fight. But I'm still meeting demons, they're the reason why I'm screaming when I'm dreaming. And I'm waking up trying to fight the same feeling that I'll never be the same way before I went insane. But they say the night is darkest before a new day. Baby, baby,
What's up, everybody? Mark Weisbarth back with another episode of Coast Talk, and this episode is special to me. I got somebody very special today. Please welcome Lil MC. What's up, Megan?
Special. What's up?
Megan Correa, right? Correa.
Yeah.
Roll
the R's.
Okay, yeah. A lot of people have problems rolling their R's.
I never did.
Yeah, me neither.
Genetic.
Yeah, for sure. Yes, you're part Latina, right?
My dad's Venezuelan. My mom is like the gringa in the land.
Yeah.
She's super white.
Yeah, me too. My mom's Salvadorian.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
I thought you were Hawaiian.
Well, my dad's Hawaiian and German.
So you're Hawaiian, German, and Salvadorian?
Yes.
That's wild.
Yeah, right? Crazy.
I just wouldn't, I don't know, put that together. Do you speak Spanish?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, pretty well. I don't practice enough. But my grandma and that's all they speak, Spanish and stuff. And, yeah.
Did you throw Spanish in songs?
I have. Yeah.
Love it.
For sure, yeah.
That's like what's up these days. I'm trying to get my like reggaeton on and throw in some Espanol.
I think it's cool. You just dropped that kind of remix, right? To
Loco,
and it's Loca.
Did you hear that
song?
Song?
That's dope. I love that.
Yeah, I really like that beat, and I knew I couldn't get any clearance on anything, so I was just like, I'm just going to put it on YouTube for free. Like, I wrote that in like, an hour. It's not like too time consuming or anything like that.
You're a true professional. That's why.
I've been writing a lot of songs like super fast. Like,
you've been super busy.
I've been crazy. It's crazy.
Do you have somebody doing your social media, or do you do it yourself?
No, I do it.
Oh, wow.
I hate social
media. Good for
media.
you, though. Because
yeah.
I feel like you're doing a good job. Because, like, your visibility is definitely, like,
it might just up. Be. I feel like sometimes it is, and to some people it's not. I think there's, I don't know. It's hard to know who you're reaching with social media.
Right.
I think it's people that have been in your life for a long time are going to, whatever the formula is that works on social media. But some people will just not. They're like, I didn't even know you had a show. I'm like, really? I put up like 20 flyers.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes I think they're lying.
They totally are lying.
Like, they saw your shit.
Yeah.
They saw it.
Whatever. I don't want people to go if they don't want to go.
Right.
Anyways.
Right.
But I do think that people just don't know what they're fucking missing when they go.
True. Well, I'll tell you one thing. Okay, so I've always, first of all, if you're listening, you don't know who Lil MC is. She is a really exceptionally talented artist. I don't even call you just a rapper. I feel like you're an artist, especially lately. I feel like you've kind of found like who you want to be as an artist. And I'm not putting words in your mouth. We'll talk about it. But
Definitely.
just visually what I'm seeing from you and how you're just kind of putting your music out and what you're like, just even like the logo of your shirt, the Punisher thing, like genius, you know. And
well, they don't get sued, but
nah. But I always say when you get sued, that means you're doing a good thing.
That's what you're the one that told me that.
Yeah, it's
you're
true.
the one that told me
It's
that,
true.
and I've always stood by that. So I haven't really been true.
Yeah.
But you do have to actually be more like apparently Spotify and Pandora is really like cracking down on that stuff now. Like they will just you get 3 strikes and then they'll kick you off for good.
Deplatforming is a big thing. Yeah, you gotta be careful. Yeah, but you know, whatever, man. Just move like, you know, guerrilla style underground and just do your thing. And but what I was trying to say is that Lil MC is from the coast, right?
Yes.
And really the only rapper to come out of the coast that's a female.
Yeah.
I mean, literally, there's not another one. I can name 2 other people that kind of...
Leah Barbells.
Leah, okay. I heard her rap on, like, Rob's album once.
Yeah.
I think she went by Sugar Water.
No, she went by, like, the Trash Man or something.
That's hilarious.
Garbage Man or...
Okay, that's the exact opposite. Okay.
Maybe she has multiple names on it.
And then, so my homegirl, Stacey D. I don't know if you've ever heard of her.
No.
But she's from the coast originally. And she's now in a band called Bad Cop, Bad Cop. And she's in the punk scene. They're literally huge. They travel the world.
And she's a rapper too?
So the only reason why I bring her up is because, no, she's not a rapper.
Oh, okay.
But she, in LA, she did a project with my friend D-Ski, who I consider the godfather of Coastside hip-hop. He was literally the first guy in the early 90s.
Nice.
Him and J7. But she did a project with him and 2Mex and this guy named Di from Shapeshifters, and she rapped on it, and she killed it. It was like the first time she ever recorded rapping. Really good.
What? And she went into punk? Because I feel like rap and punk are can be similar in a way, because it's both like a form of rebellion, artistic form of rebellion.
I agree.
And if you listen to punk music, some of the ways they even deliver their lyrics is in kind of like a rap cadence.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I can see a punk and.
But I think it's really important to have you. Because God, we need somebody to represent.
I know people shit on Half Moon. They're like, "What's in Half Moon Bay?" I'm like, you know what? You don't even know. I mean, I know it's like a little middle of nowhere town, but there used to be a hip hop scene out here. So
right. Well, that's what makes me so happy is because I was heavily involved in that hip hop scene, and kind of like the growing of it, and now I'm totally not. But I see you still doing your thing, and I see people like Thor, Outsiders, Jimmy Beats, and all them, and they're doing their thing, and it makes me so proud.
Right.
Even Moonrays, that's fan. Yeah.
It's hard because you don't have a lot of places to showcase your skill. There's not a lot of venues. And with that, it makes it really difficult. I mean, and just in general, not even here, like in San Francisco and in Oakland, it's dwindling.
Right.
They're getting rid of a lot of those venues.
I know. I should say we're actually recording at Old Princeton Landing right now. You know, this is like our main venue here on the coast for sure.
After J7, J7 was the spot. I remember like when Unlearn the World, like Hash Brown, GG, whenever I see them, they always talk to me about that show because it was such a
Moss Beats.
Yes.
Yeah, so Megan Lil MC, sorry. She was a J7 co-op member and one of the people that really supported us and came through, recorded your album there. And just supported us, always repped, always showed love, and I'll never forget you for that. I really appreciate that.
I get so much the mixing and recording. Like you don't understand. People will are blown away by the mixing and recording.
Deegan's a beast.
But I mean, I think just the studio space was legit.
Yeah, it was.
And I think I was younger. I mean, that came out 2017 to 2019. And as an artist, I was really immature, but. I recorded with a lot of different members of the J7 co-op, but especially with you, you really gave me a lot of direction that was super helpful. And then I look back at now and I'm like, that's what an artist developer would be doing, so that was just super helpful because my sound was very immature. So
truth be told, it's like I was kind of living a dream. I'm this, creative director, producer guy with you. And I enjoyed it so much.
That was
so
fun.
The truth is you're so talented that it was just such a joy to do that because you're just there just killing it. And I'd be give you maybe a little tip here, and then you would just do that and then even go further with it. and it was just like amazing to see, you know.
But it's like that, even, you know, I've recorded in a lot of studios, and not having them say anything is just the fucking worst.
Right.
You're just like, okay, so anything bad, terrible, good, and then
that's when they don't care, and they're just kind of
care.
just getting their hourly and
right, and that feels just terrible as an artist. It feels like you're getting like I'd rather them tell me like you need to change everything than not say anything at all.
Totally.
Yeah.
No, I hear you. No, and that album turned out really dope. And so that one's called Pray for Gods.
Mm-hmm.
Pray for the Gods.
Pray for Gods.
P-R-E-Y. I loved your play on words. You're really
The
good.
next album is Punish Her.
H-E-R. Punish Her.
Yeah, with capital H-E-R, but still one word.
I love that. So who thought of that?
Me.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's really good.
But this one, like, it's it's produced by Unlearn the World. You know how
really?
dope he is, right?
Wow, I didn't know that. I mean, I know how dope he is. I didn't know he produced.
He produces, and his beats are just fire.
Wow.
But it's a really different sound. I mean, and he's also like artist developing me, like really just investing a lot into me as an artist. So it's like I'm kind of transitioning from, I would say like that Pray for Gods was kind of like a hyper woke emo, you know, album.
Right.
This one I'm kind of transitioning into more like woke ratchet, don't give a fuck, like lyrical.
Whoa, woke ratchet.
Kind of a little like
reggaeton
reggaeton in there. Yeah, I call my sound emo ratchet, like, you know.
I love that. That's
so
dope.
it's definitely not going to be as accessible for kids, because a lot of kids and older people listen to my albums, because I think it's pretty mild in some instances. This one is like not mild. I mean, it's
cool.
It's like the message is there if you're willing to look for it, but I'm not going to be like, you know, I'm explicit.
Well, I think that's cool that you don't care, because, you know, I don't know. Even I have a history in my albums. I made a bunch of albums, and, you know, there's one that stands out. I'm not even going to put myself on blast, but I specifically tried to make it like a radio.
Yeah.
Right? And looking back, it's kind of like, although I have like kind of big names on it and stuff, and it's probably the best sonically.
I want to hear it.
It's my least favorite album I ever did, you know? And I feel like it's important to just stay true to what you want to do and don't care, you know, whatever.
It's like, okay, so I work with kids now. That's where I'm going after this. 'Cause I'm a hip-hop educator. So a lot of the times, like, they want to hear my stuff. So it's like, I can definitely, you know, adjust my song so I'm taking out words.
Right.
But it would be so cool if I could just have a full song where I just didn't have to do any of that. And it was still dope, because they don't want some, you know, like watered down bullshit. They want
they
dope.
don't want that.
They really don't. And they can see it, because I've done that before, like rapping out like Pokemon and stuff, and they're just like they want some like real stuff, but you just, it's like making it so it's not so vulgar that I'm like, you know, destroying their minds forever.
Right. Yeah.
But that in itself, it's like it becomes like a piece where I'm overthinking it so much. So it's just, that for me is really difficult.
No, I understand. I've been there. I used to like rap for the kids at Cunha when my boy Raj was teaching over there, and I would just, you know, truth be told, I was always kind of like a clean rapper anyway.
Yeah.
But, you know, so you know.
Even your battles, like, they're hilarious, but it's like you like serve these guys without really swearing
getting
or
too vulgar.
But they're still bars. That's why it's so impressive.
Yeah,
It made me laugh my ass off.
Thank you. Yeah, I was at your first battle.
I know. Yeah.
San Jose.
That was.
Oh no, it wasn't your first battle. You did Tourette's Without Regrets.
Yeah. I won that, and then I was like, all right, let's. Yeah.
Then you were pumped.
Yeah, but honestly, I haven't been too involved in the battle. I've been like a judge a lot recently.
Well, I feel like you're like a main person, Tourette's now. You're like, I mean, you're doing videos with Jamie DeWolf. And stuff. It's crazy.
I did like I've done some competitions, but like I haven't really been battling as much, and I've done performances and stuff like that.
Well, that's cool.
So I've like competed with individual pieces against other people. Like someone will do comedy, and then the crowd votes on like, and I won that, so that was dope. And then Jamie's doing my video, which is like,
that's amazing.
crazy.
I want to talk about that.
Yeah.
So when's that dropping?
So next Thursday, July 25th.
At that event.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
whole,
when you're premiering it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about that.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have. This is not the album. This is just the video.
Yeah, this is just the video. This is from one of the tracks from Pray for Gods, Young Blood. Because I didn't want to just like totally dismiss that album and not do anything visual for it. So I actually
that's a good idea.
Just finished my second video for that one too. But I don't want to get off
You're getting
track.
ahead of yourself? No, that's all good.
But yeah, so that's going to be next Thursday at the Uptown in Oakland. Have you been there before?
No, I don't think so.
It's by the Fox Theater, like right across the street.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's a really dope venue. Like they have a huge projector, a stage, and then a separate room with a bar, and then you have like an upstairs like VIP.
Oh, nice.
It's really cool.
Are there VIP tickets and stuff?
No,
Or it's just whatever? Everybody can go anywhere?
Yeah, I mean the VIP area, or I think it's just like backstage for like the artists, but you
see.
could potentially do that. But I have like what I wanted to do was kind of make it like a Tourette showcase where it wasn't just like hip hop. Like I wanted to really mix it up and make it entertaining.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to have like a bunch of 30-minute sets. Like I wanted 2 hours. You're getting like
a couple songs, or maybe even one song.
It's a little longer than that, but I'm having Jamie host, so he's gonna, and then I'm gonna have him do some pieces like some, he does like crazy spoken word shit. It's insane. And then I have a comedian who's hilarious.
Oh, cool.
I have this girl Saya who's a singer and she does like live beats also.
Wow.
With like she doesn't have a DJ or anything. She just does it with her voice and like a soundboard. And then I have myself, obviously Unlearn the World is gonna rap, and then Breathless, who's just like this crazy female rapper.
Wow, I love that name.
Yeah, she's intense. And then DJ Lex from Soul's Mischief is her DJ.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and then my homegirl, she's like, her name is Sarah Arnold, but she goes by Lil Flower Nasty. She used to be a singer, but she's really just been on it in photography. Like she does the photography for like all like Clusterfest. She did photography for that, for like High Road Day, for like any hip hop event. Like she's the photographer, but secretly she's also like a singer. So I was like, all right, let's get her on there. She's gonna bring all her people out, and then just like,
what's her name? You said
she calls herself Lil Flower Nasty.
Lil Flower Nasty.
Yeah,
That's
she's
like
kooky.
that.
I love her.
That's
so
funny.
yeah. It's just I'm gonna have like all the works like.
Wow, that sounds fun. Okay, so when is that again? That's
July 25th. It's a Thursday. So
Thursday
I know
night
workers,
at the Uptown in Oakland.
Yeah.
What time?
It's doors open at 8. Show starts at 9, and then it ends at 12.
What's the ticket price?
It's $10 at the door.
$10.
It's cheap.
That's
as
a deal for
can
all that
be.
entertainment.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. Make it like accessible for everyone.
Do you have like a somebody documenting all these things, like for like some kind of documentary? Do you have like a camera crew following you around at these things or anything?
No, that would be good.
You should.
Anders, right? He did like a little tiny mini documentary on me.
I like that one. That was cool. A little peek into your into you.
I was like, it's weird in the camera, but he's gonna shoot some photos for me for that show.
Cool. Yeah, document that.
Yeah, and then I think for Andre Nicotina, I'm gonna get someone to do that too. It's just like, God, these videographers are like, putting together. You do know putting together a show is expensive.
I know.
And crazy.
Right.
And hard. Like,
what made you choose that venue? Do you have a hookup or something?
Yeah, we have a relationship with them. We did I'm also helped put on the IWAMs, which is a music video film festival that we created in Oakland. Yeah. So we did that showcase there.
Okay.
And like the owner's just cool. They just take like a little hair of the door split, and then like the rest is for me and the artist.
Nice.
So that works out. It's like
That's
OPL,
cool. Right.
Because I gotta pay all these people.
You do, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, yeah. That's the hardest part.
I want to though,
No, I know.
It's like,
of course.
It's hard for me to, and it's hard for people to have incentive to do shit if they don't get anything. Like,
yeah, you gotta give them something.
Yeah,
It's
like it's not a lot, but it's enough. It's like, I know you love me, but also like, I love you back. Here's money. Please promote this.
That's what it's all about. It could be nominal, but it's like, it means something.
Yeah.
And you're right. They'll show up and they'll be more incentivized to like tell their friends.
Right. And do a fucking dope show, you know?
Yeah, right.
That's honestly why I like working with people that I have a relationship with, because there's a camaraderie. And so they're not just doing it because they don't give a fuck or whatever.
Right.
Which is hard.
And so what are you you're going to perform?
And
are you going to do like new stuff?
Like almost all new stuff. But
Okay.
I'm going to do a few, like two songs from the old album, just for people that, because I feel like that if people really like that album, I want to at least do a few
you got
songs
to.
them.
Yeah.
But my new stuff I just really love. It's like just so good.
What can you tell me about your new stuff? Because I'm really excited to hear that, especially after you told me like it's all produced by Unlearn and all.
Yeah.
Sounds awesome.
I mean, it's just, I could like spit a little one verse of it if you want to hear.
Do that.
Okay, without the beat? Or
Well, I mean, whatever. If you have your beat here and you can do it.
I don't know if they can hear.
We have like farming going on in the background. I don't know how that's going to come through in the audio.
I'm just gonna do it a cappella. I'm just gonna do one verse.
spit a little
That's
something.
called Red Light. Okay, so red light running in the red light district, and I'm red light running, pedal to the metal, and my best friend's gunning, checking in the rear view, the red lights coming. I said red light running, revving up the engine, the blue man coming, red label sipping in the backseat coming, red dress ripping, still be stunning, yo, I running like an athlete, running up the stat sheet, running all the bases, boy, get my back please, running like I'm Jesse Owens winning at the track meet, running like I'm gunning from the cops like the back street, running like a heel paraplegic, Jesus, walking on water, now I'm running from my demons, never sit down cause I run this town, tonight I'm Rihanna and I run it Chris Brown, okay, running from the Sith, Jedi mind tricking, I'm the one, I'm the gift, took the red pill, now I'm running from the Smiths, running from the Reaper trying to put me in the crypt, running like a business, running on commission, always come legit cause I never raise suspicion, you run your mouth, you might go missing, my name's on your lips, better speak with conviction, bitch, red light running in the red light district, and I'm red light running, pedal to the metal, and my best friend's gunning, tripping in the rear view, the red lights coming, I said red light running, revving up the engine, the blue man coming, red label sipping in the backseat coming, red dress ripping, still be stunning, running from my problems, running out of options, so before the judge, and you running out the charges, red light district, running red lights, cop pull me over, and he rev me my rides, running my plates, background checking, but my charges never end, like a run-on sentence, road dog, so loud, I can't even. Hey, farmer.
That was awesome, though. That was awesome. That's really
you got a little bit of it.
Man, that is funny. I've never done a podcast on farmland with that freaking tractor going. But you know what?
It's about
still
like
dope.
the red light district. You're gonna be like farther from.
Yeah, right. No, that was really dope. I like that.
The beat's dope too.
So your delivery, you've definitely grown a lot since I was recording you at J7 a few years ago, for sure.
Cadence said definitely had. I mean, it's like, you know, you have to study. When I was writing before, it was kind of just like I was just doing it as a form of therapy, you know, because it just came naturally. But now it's like I think about it. My process is so refined because it's like a job almost. It's like I'm putting this out because I'm trying to. I mean, I'm not trying to be a sellout or anything, but I'm trying to fucking make something that's going to be impactful. Of
course.
So there's more thought behind it.
Yeah, and you know what? And it's just like anything. I feel like, obviously, you said studying and stuff. That's for sure practice, right?
Yeah.
And I see you performing a lot. It seems like.
Yeah, and even then, like as of recently, I've been telling people like I'm not going to perform for free anymore unless you're like the homie. Like Jimmy asked me to perform, I was like, yeah, I'll do it. I love you. Right. But like I'm not going to be like going to San Jose or to wherever without like a bag, you know. Like I need.
Yeah.
And because otherwise, it lets people set a precedent, and so they know your value.
Yeah.
And so.
No, I respect that.
Yeah.
I think that's awesome that you're doing that for sure.
And like, it's expensive to be an artist. You know, you're investing all this money in your merchandise. You're investing money in videos and recording. It's like, shit ain't free.
People don't really know. You know. But you have to let them know, and you have to kind of set, like you said, set the precedent for sure.
Other artists know. Other artists recognize, and they're like, damn, like you're doing a lot. But everyone else just thinks it's like that little rap thing you do.
Yeah, totally. So you also, I think it's awesome, this Hip Hop for Change.
Yeah.
I'd like to, tell me something about that.
Yes,
and how'd you get involved,
amazing.
you know?
Unlearn the word hooked it up, me up with everything. So he's the director of education there.
Okay. It's a nonprofit?
It's a nonprofit.
Okay.
So they get funding. They basically get contracts like from the city of Oakland, from all these different organizations, and they will do a variety of different things. Like they work with Boys and Girls Club, YMCA. Like sometimes we do like sociology conferences. Wow. Sometimes we go out to like all these different, like we go to schools in Hayward, we go to the East Mountain Library. Like it just varies.
Yeah.
And just depending, like we did Carnival too. It's like sometimes it has nothing to do with kids really, but just any way that you can integrate hip hop and community and social justice. Is my phone making noise? No. In any way, I think that we just try to get involved. So, and then just posting videos. I get a lot of people that are teachers, and they hit me up and they're like, "I want you to come to my school." Like, and some schools are a little more hesitant.
I'm sure.
Because they have these preconceived notions about hip hop. Yeah, they don't understand. So I think our main, we really try to do is to give these kids like a really, really in-depth understanding of the culture and history of hip hop, so they know where it came from. It started with kids like them. It started with kids that just, needed a voice, needed a space. It's culture. It's not just like what you hear on the mainstream today with like gang violence and it's just. There's a lot more to it, I think.
I think that's so important to teach the culture. The fact that it is a culture.
It is
it's not
definitely.
just like something that you do because you're cool.
It's the most predominant form of youth expression in the world, so it's like it's obviously, very powerful but it can be misused, I think, in a lot of ways and exploited.
For sure, just like anything, you know? Yeah.
You see that it's impactful, and you're like, oh, how can I?
Yeah. So how do people learn more about Hip Hop for Change?
hiphopforchange.org. You can go there as a mission statement, you know, our calendar, all our events, stuff like that. You know, people can always reach out to me, my email, koreamegan@gmail.com. I can give them information.
Okay.
Is that scary that I just threw my email out there?
I'm going to put it in the description anyways.
Yeah, so whatever. I made the mistake of putting my phone number available on Instagram, and I get a bunch of weirdos, so...
Yeah, you know, being a realtor, you know, my phone number's on everything. I don't get weirdos.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm going to prank call you someday.
Go for it.
Really?
I'll know it's you.
I'm so excited. Cool. That's like a great...
Yeah,
You're a great person to prank call, I feel like.
Go for it.
You would like totally engage
I'll go along with it. Yeah.
You would, right?
Record it because it'll probably be good. Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm going to put it in the album.
No, don't
yeah, like that. As a skit, you know?
I'm going to take my phone number off things right now, actually.
I'm going to do like a Ken Kniff thing with you.
Oh, please. Yeah, so I just want to say that although I don't go to your shows lately, you know I support you 100%. I know. And I just don't go to anybody's shows lately. Yeah. I got a 2-year-old daughter.
Little baby girl.
And I'm just kind of, you know, in a way, I'm kind of making up for many years of being not home with, like, my wife and my family, you know? And I'm enjoying it. I love being, like...
Is the transition good? Like,
it's the best transition ever.
Remember you were kind of like, damn, I feel like I'm going to be missing out on all this.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, you're going to love it.
No, I know. It was just a shock at first because it's all I've lived my life the opposite the whole time. But now that I'm living this way, it's like I'm so happy. It's awesome.
It's probably just, you know, almost relaxing in a way.
It is. I don't have to worry about it. It's so much more chill.
Yeah.
It's better for my health.
I think definitely, but you don't realize like how chill that you are though, because you never let it show your stress. And I totally understand the stress of putting on these events and relying on art. I was the flaky artist. Now I'm like getting my karma from all these flaky artists.
Yeah, no, it's a whole different lifestyle. It's a lot. You know, it's a skill that I think I picked up being a wedding DJ for many years.
Yeah, that makes
because
sense.
I was in high pressure situations.
Yeah. For
weddings and like corporate events.
I did not know you did that.
Yeah, and it would be like high pressure, and I had to maintain my cool.
Yeah.
If there was a piece of equipment that wasn't working, or somebody wasn't happy with something, I had to keep my cool.
And weddings,
and that skill like carried through all that. It's a real skill.
And being a realtor too, I feel like that you could totally see the evolutions, like the same skill set.
Yeah.
You know, it's understanding people, because really that's what it comes down to. Yes, you're managing equipment and a show and music, but it's really people. It's understanding the vibes and the energy levels.
Yeah, and how to match theirs and not overpower them, and how to compliment them, and how to just guide through it. Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. People everything you do in life, always, like, you don't think about it then, but in the future, you look back and you're like, oh, wow, all that led me to here, and this is why I am. You know what I'm saying?
That
it
is
all
true,
helped.
yeah.
Even when I was washing dishes, you know, or bussing tables, like, I picked up things there that I still utilize right now in my tool belt. You know,
as long as you recognize it as it's happening to you, and you don't just dismiss it. It's like, these are all like...
You usually don't recognize it as it's happening, though. You recognize it, hopefully, down the line.
Yeah.
In hindsight.
Yeah.
That's what mine is. But yeah, I'm so happy for you. I feel like you're doing awesome things, and I totally support you, and you're amazing. And I think you really can kind of, I don't know, I don't want to say blow up, but like, I think you can go to another level just because of, first off, your talent. You're really dope. Second off, your attitude. You know, I think you're the kind of person that people will want to work with, and I think that's very important. You don't walk around like your shit doesn't stink and like, you know everything. You have a humbleness about you, you know.
Yeah.
And you're just a sweet girl. I mean, you know, so who wouldn't? And you know, you got the whole girl thing. Like, you're a good-looking girl, you know.
The girl thing.
It doesn't hurt, you know. What do you think about Jermaine Dupri?
Oh God, let's get into this. Yeah. Let's go. Okay.
Because I have my own thoughts, but you're a female.
I just like wrote something like hella quick after I heard that. I think it's super annoying because, first of all, there are so many female rappers out right now. Right. So many. Like, it is. I always talk about this. Like, there's no greater time right now than to be a female in hip hop. Like, You just have to look for them. If you're not interested in them, you're not going to find them.
Right.
Number 2, he's talking about Cardi B, Meg Thee Stallion, and Nicki Minaj. Those are the people that you hear on the radios.
Right.
So let's compare that to the male rappers, okay?
Right.
What are they talking about?
Right.
The same exact thing. They're strippers. They're more hoes than they are. Like,
Yeah.
come on. It's like they're going to talk about what the people want to hear. And if you guys want to hear about pussy and cum and all that stuff, then they're trying to get their money. Like,
Right.
So that just annoyed me because it was so evident to me, like, he really did not consider female MCs as having anything to offer hip-hop by, like, dismissing it like that. So I was like, oh, let's go, Jermaine.
Yeah, and just to set it up, people that don't know what we're talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Jermaine Dupri, he's a huge producer from back in the day, So Def Records. He was involved in, like, Da Brat, I think, is, like, that was his female MC.
Yeah.
And she was a killer back in the day.
Yeah, she was.
And he just made this statement recently on whatever platform it was, saying that all the female rappers basically sound the same. They're all it's like strippers rapping or something, right?
Yeah.
And he thinks somebody needs to come and like show him how to rap or something.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, it's basically like if you go off what you hear in the mainstream.
Yeah.
He's right. Most of the rappers sound the same, and that goes for female and
male, exactly.
But to say that, like, to think that there's no female rappers that are doing what he says they should be doing is naive, and he's just not paying attention.
Seriously,
there's tons of really good female rappers.
So many, like
more than ever, like you say.
There really is. I mean, and if you even look at like the freshman 11, right?
Yeah, the XXL freshman.
Yeah. They had Meg Thee Stallion on there.
Tierra Whack was on there.
Tierra Whack, and she's amazing.
She's
and
really good.
then Rico Nasty. Rico Nasty's cool, but Tierra Whack is really, really, really dope.
What about Doja Cat though?
Doja Cat is amazing.
I love Doja Cat.
I went to her show. I'm obsessed with Doja Cat.
I love Doja Cat. You kind of remind. I feel like I knew you would like Doja Cat.
Oh yeah. I mean, and she kind of does. I mean, her name is Doja Cat, so she kind of.
Right.
But then, I mean, like you got like Rhapsody. You got Angel Hayes. Like there's so many female MCs out there right now. You just have to like do a little bit of research, and you'll find them. No Name, she's really dope too.
I love No
And there's
Name.
like Blimes. Like I love Blimes.
I know her.
From LA.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Reverie, and then like there's just like a ton of people that go on. You can make a list and list.
Yeah.
But it just kind of like that was just so. And I think he's comparing female rappers now to like Lauryn Hill, and
Right.
like maybe like Missy Elliott
Yeah.
and stuff like that. And it's like, okay, first of all, that for that time period that was important. But it's like we're in a new time period now.
It's
Like there's an
2020, man. Yeah.
It's like, do you think it's gonna sound?
Well, he's old school. That's what it comes down to. Seems a little out of touch, if you ask me.
A little out of touch, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it, though. It's like, how old is he? He probably shouldn't be listening to Meg Thee Stallion.
Dude's at least 50.
Yeah.
I'm 41.
It probably makes
so.
him kind of, like, uncomfortable.
Right,
Like,
yeah.
But it's also, like, okay, yeah, the content is sexual and stuff, but you cannot knock their cadence, their delivery, their beat selection. Like, the cadence of Cardi B is insane.
Right.
The way she like pauses and then she'll come in and him with stuff, like it's insane.
Killing.
Yeah,
No, I love Cardi.
Yeah,
I love just her personality.
Me
how
too.
She's just her.
Yeah,
it's awesome.
Exactly. So I don't know. People are gonna hate. It's just if people are hating on you, that means it's a good thing. I think.
I agree.
If people like everyone likes you, then it's because there's nothing to be jealous about.
Right.
For the haters.
So I don't want to take you too long. I know you got to get to work.
I know, right?
Real quick. When is your album gonna come out?
Okay.
Where do we get it? Where do we hear it? What else is on the table? What's in the future for Lil MC?
Okay, so let's go. We know July 25th music video release. Then we have August 3rd OPM opening for Andre Nicotina.
Oh yeah.
Album should be out in September. I don't have an exact date yet, but almost all the songs are done. They just need to get like mixed, mastered, recorded a few more, but I'll let you guys know. And then find me Bandcamp, like Lil MC on Bandcamp. I'm on iTunes. I'm on everything but Pandora, Lil MC. And then Instagram, help me with that, Lil MC and AMP. LILMCANDAMP. I guess they'll be on there, huh?
Yeah, I could put all that in the description
yeah.
for sure.
AMP is Adrian's initials.
That's your son.
Yeah, he was in my last music video too.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
The one that's going to premiere?
No. The one that's going to premiere is
Okay.
for Young Blood, and that's just a crazy.
It looks visually insane.
It's insane.
That trailer you dropped was very effective, very impactful.
That's what we were going for.
I was like, damn.
It's creepy as fuck. But the next one is for I Need You, you know. The one you
That's
recorded.
my favorite song.
Yeah, and so Adrian's
really is.
in that.
Oh,
we
awesome.
did that at Cruiser.
Oh, that's the
we
one.
did it. Yeah,
I remember you told me that
I-
concept a long time ago.
I did.
Yeah.
And we could never do it because all these things started falling through.
Yeah,
And
I'm
now
so
it
glad
went
you
through.
did that.
Yeah, so it's going to be dope. I'm excited.
Awesome.
Yeah, all these things.
Wow, that's cool. All right, well, man, thank you for taking the time to talk to me.
No, thank you for having me. I've been wanting to do this. We're
I
both
really,
busy.
I'm super proud of you, and
Thank you.
you've always been kind of like, you know, like, I don't know, a little sister type of person to me. You know, you're a friend, but, you know, I consider myself like one of the OGs in the hip hop scene here, at least. And I'm so
Raised
proud
Lil
of you.
MC in the recording studio.
Yeah.
Back in the day, no one believed in me.
I honestly have always believed in
Yeah, I
you
know,
since
that
the
was-
first time I heard you rap, like with Moontown Crooks.
Yeah, back.
I've
in
always
the day.
believed in you. I've always wanted to push you, and so, man, keep
Appreciate
it up.
you.
All
Thank
right,
you.
right on, Lil MC,
Love it.
everybody. Peace.
Adios.
Start taking it in, start taking it in. Encapsulate that moment, bring that focus within. Are you taking it in? Are you taking it in? Feel the flow of liquidation that vibrates through your skin. This cold world made a bold girl, and that bold girl made a baby. Disparaged as my parents were, I can't blame the way they raised me. They say the day I turned my back on God was the day that I went crazy. I say I've made a promise to myself, won't let a deity change me. This cold world made a bold girl, and that bold girl made a choice to let the life inside me thrive and fight to fill that void. Self-reliant, cause my only savior's trapped in the mirror. Cause no one listens to prayers of premarital sinners. This cold world made a bold girl, and that bold girl made a baby. Disparaged as my parents were, I can't blame the way they raised me. They say the day I turned my back on God was the day that I went crazy. I say I made a promise to myself, won't let a deity change me.